Good morning, world. I'm Marko Hainen, founder of the Help the Oceans, and I'm back. So, what has happening over there in your world? Has there been anything interesting? Because I have to say that today is gonna be something which is really not good. Something which is I've been trying to find out how to say it in a nicer way. So today, a stage is set against the backdrop of the world in crisis. A world is sinking under weight of its own indifference and apathy. A world where the oceans, once a source of life and wonder, are now the graveyard for our neglect. So today we must confront the horrific truth of ocean plastic pollution, global warming, and the looming disappearance of the Antarctica and Arctic. You can, yes, you imagine when Antarctica and Arctic melts, ocean sea level rise up to and even more than 10 meters or 33 feet from where it is now. So my question for you, is your house gonna be under sea that time? More than 10 meters where the sea level is now. Later, what's gonna melt them? Later. As our oceans, vast and mysterious, has been source of life and sustains for countless generations. They've been a playground for our children, a source of inspiration for poets, painters, and reel of discovery for the scientific people. Scientific people, they make a lot of facts. But today, our oceans are crying out for help. They are suffocating under the weight of plastic waste. So, try to picture this. Nice, cute sea turtle struggling to breathe as he chokes a plastic bag. A majestic albatross feeding its chicks a meal of plastic fragments, and the haunting sight of beaches strewn with trash instead of pristine sands. Can you even imagine that? This is reality of the ocean plastic pollution. You like it or not, face the facts. That is reality now, and getting worse. Each year, millions of tons of plastic waste find their way into the sea, poisoning marine life and threatening the balance of our fragile ecosystems. But the pollution of our oceans is just one facet of much larger crisis. Global warming. As the Earth temperature rises, the ice caps of Antarctica and Arctic are melting at an alarming rate. And let's make this one in real. I've been in Antarctica in about 2 years. I born in Arctic. I see what is happening over there. And the facts, again, this is gonna be not good for the people who live in those countries. I have something really not happy things to say. This isn't just a problem for the polar bears and penguins. It is the catastrophe for all of us. The melting ice contributes to rising sea levels, threatening coastal communities and low-lying islands. Think about Madagascar, good, nice place, probably under the sea. Many other low-lying islands are disappearing. It is a ticking time bomb that could displace millions of people and lead to catastrophic natural disasters. And yet, it is the face of this existential threat. There are nations that seems determined to continue down a path of environmental destructions. China and India, just to name a few, but those are two of the world's most populated countries. They have been opening and building new coal factories year after year, despite overwhelming evidence of them harm it does to our planet. They seem to care less about the world's plea for the change and more about their immediate economic gains. They generally give a shit what the world says. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the crossroads. What are we going to do with those two countries? Those two leaders, I mean the China communist, still they don't understand the democratic. They don't. So, we cannot stand idle while our oceans suffocate and our ice caps disappear. We cannot ignore the recklessness or reckless actions of the nations that prioritize their short-term gain over the long-term survival of our planet. My actually not really happy back reminder. Is this gonna be in China again another Tiananmen Square? It doesn't matter what the current people in the communist country said. It's just a bunch of people who are just prioritize their own wallet over the world. It is really not happy at the moment. But there is a hope. There is. It lies our collective will to change, in our ability to come together as a global community and demands the actions, and not create the new Tiananmen Square for the China. But people's voice have to be heard for you people over there on the Communist Party. You do have to understand. There is a world behind when you're gone. So it lies in our commitment to reduce, reuse and recycle the transaction, the ocean and sustainable energy sources, and to hold our leaders, you over there, accountable for your actions and decisions. What did you do? What did you make to destroy the earth, melt the ice? It is time for apathy is over. We must act now for the sake of our oceans, our ice caps, and the generations that will inherit the world we leave behind. We must demand that the nations like China and India recognize their responsibility to planet and take meaningful steps towards a sustainable future. Actions, not just crappy talk, what you do at the moment. In the face of this crisis, we humans, human population, must be the voice of reason, the champions of change, and the stewards of our precious earth. The world is watching, and the history will judge us by the actions we take today. Hopefully you got the point, as it don't sound good, and it's not good. Those two nations are basically here in the Far East. They are generally don't care what a Western world say, because we are here. We do it this one for our own people. But what those politicians, they do understand, they do know we all breathing, eating or inhaling same air all around the world. We are all connected with the same ocean, different names, but it is the same water all around the world. It is not nice. But I do hope that you out there share, like, join Help the Oceans, because we are the big community. Oceans do cover approximately at the moment 75% of the globe, the ball where we live, called Earth. Can you imagine when the sea level rise 10 meters of the global warming, how much more ocean covers the whole global, and how much less we humans have a land under our feet? It's gonna be really, really bad. So, do something now. Push your politicians. Take some action, because we who are actually here at the moment, you out there listening, and I'm here, we're gonna be on a box or smoked in the air in the days, years to come. But the world is still there, and what we're gonna leave it behind, the future generations gonna blame for us. We did not do anything. I do my best. Hopefully you do your best. But the world, we do have to unite. Until next time, I'm Marko and I'm the founder of Help Oceans, and hopefully, and I mean hopefully, I have some good points and happy points in the next time. So until next time, have a fantastic day.